It's a bit of a dreich morning. I'm up in the Galloway forest, heading north. There's plenty of cloud, but it's nice and warm. I'm coming out for one night. Well, maybe more, but one night anyway. I've got an idea where I'm going, but it's early August, so there could be a lot of folk about. Just hopefully the place I'm heading for, I'm hoping that there's nobody there, but it can't be guaranteed. Anyway, when I do get up there, well, if I get to where I hope I'm going to get, we'll get set up and I'm going to try something different. I've got the Trangia, well, I've got the wee Mini Trangia with us, and I've got a 24-hour army ration pack, one of the British ones, and I'm going to see how I can do with that kit for 24 hours. Give me a nice view outing. And of course I've got my fire stuff with me and that. Right, let's just see. Let's see if I can get parked where I want. If no, I'll come back to you and let you see where I do get parked. Well, I got the spot I wanted. Down here by the burn. Very secluded. On my own. The camper van that was up there's wandered away. It's a woman and her own with her dog. Nice folk. Anyway, what are we going to do today? As promised, what did I say the last time? I was going to do something else with the Trangia. This time we've got the Trangia Mini, and the only food I've got is a British Army ration pack. Something that the army, our forces, get for 24 hours. There's something like 4,000 calories in it. I'm going to be a stuffed pig by the end of this. Normally, I'm lucky to take 1,200 calories in a day. A normal person, that's what they recommend. Fat buggers, they take about 2,000. But this is 4,000 because of all the energy the young boys, lads and lasses are using. So, I've got one of these, and we'll just take a look at it. And see what I've got. Right, handy storage bag. Oh, all mine, all mine. Right, oh, I forgot my spork. Handy. That'll do fine. Right, that's a main meal. That's a main meal. That's a main meal. I'm meant to eat all this in 24 hours. God almighty, no bloody chance. What's this? Cheesy oat cakes, biscuits. I better put the glasses on. Oh, that's sweeties. What's this? Breadsticks, that's biscuits. Oh, that's a sweet. Just nuts. Chocolate flavoured drink powder, we've got the prize, that's the best of the lot. Matches. Hot sauce. That's very handy, but I've been warned, the stuff that the army's putting in their ration packs is absolutely powerful. What's this? Flavoured drink. Flavoured drink. Flavoured drink, they're 500 mils. There's an energy drink, just short of 500 mils. Purification tablets. There's 2 litres. Plus a chocolate thing, that's about half a litre as well. I'll look at that later. Peanut butter, that's for the biscuits supposed to be. But folk end up eating it. Right, this is the brew bag. Now, let's see. We'll have to be careful with this. What's this? It's got a best before date on it, whatever it is. Oh, it's coffee. Couple of sachets of coffee. Don't know what that is. What's this? Plastic and product. Oh, that'll be the... No, I don't know what the heck that is. I think that's wipes. These must be sugars. Or whiteners, one of the two. I'll find out when I open them. What's that? Oh, gum. Yep. Couple of tea bags. And everything in there is either sugar or whitener. And of course, you've got to have the toilet roll. Anyway, that is some blinking feed. So, I don't know. It's dinner time, so I dare say I better start with the first one. I'll get all this in. I didn't need tea. The other thing that I normally bring is a flask, and I put the tea in that. One tea bag will fill a flask like that. And I just have wee drinks during the day. That's normally. Right. Let's see, they go in there. Purification tablets go in there. Oh, hey, there's something missing. What do you need for your hot chocolate drink last thing at night? Come on, you guys that have been in the army, you tell me you need one thing. Yes, slip that into it, don't you? You naughty boys, why not? I'll tell you a story about that later. Anyway, that lot is going there. Now we'll get the rest of this all back in and we'll fire up the Trangia. We'll keep a drink out as well. What do you fancy? Just to tell you what they are? Oh, what the heck, I'll just take the first one out. I didn't need chewing gum, I didn't need sweeties or peanut, other biscuits. I'll get them later, I'll leave them near the top of the pack. I'll get that at night, it's the usual gingerbread thing. Excellent, by the way. Leave the hot sauce, I might need that. It's an all day breakfast. They're vegetarian, but they're very, very good. I've heard people, what's a big word, enthusing about the army's all day breakfast. Anyway, let's get the Trangia up. You all know how easy it is. And as always, I carry it with fuel in. Put that down there. Take your meal. Now, does this need to be heated? It's butter bean, kidney bean with pasta and tomato, chilli sauce. Aye, definitely. Right. And with the water. And there's the matches. Let's try the army matches. Up. Look at that. Right, I'll just put that down there now. We'll put this on. There. The good thing about the Trangia is because it's got these recesses in the bottom. That bowl fits in just right. So we've got 10 minutes and then I'll bring you back and we'll see what like this meat, what like this pasta, chili pasta. This is going to be explosive. And I'm not the greatest lover of explosive things. After we'll see what like it is. I'll bring you back in a wee minute. That's about 10 minutes now. While I've been waiting, I've made up one of my flavoured drinks. Here, when I left, I didn't bring any water. So I had to go into the co-op. And the only thing they had was these, and it's sparkling water. Now, for doing this, I can use water out of the burn because it's getting boiled. But see, for the drinks, this sparkling water, oh, it's great. So there's another yin. These 24-hour ration packs, the drinks that's in them are great with sparkling water. Right, let's get this off. And now, with that water, you're not going to put it to waste. What you're going to do is you're going to make tea. Remember, 1 tea bag and a half in a 500ml flask. It'll do the lot and it'll keep you going through the day. Right, and we'll just get there. That's it, out, safe. Get that out of there. And we'll just put the top on this. But you waste nothing with these ration packs and you've got to think it out. Listen to some of the older squaddies that have had them. Anything that you used to heat up these can go in your flask or go into a cup of tea or a hot drink if that's what's there. Anyway, let's have a look at this. Oh, it's red hot. Now, you need a knife to open it. Well, you don't need a knife to open it. There's another thing. See when you're going camping and you're just about to leave the house. Sharpen your knife. Always. Takes a couple of minutes. Right, let's see if I can open this. Oh, I've not got the grip that you young buggers have got. Oh, I get there eventually. Oh! Huh. I feel the heat already. And I don't just mean the ordinary heat. Oh. Oh. I can smell the heat. Butter beans, kidney beans, with pasta and tomato chilli sauce. Is it? About 350 calories. I'll tell you, I don't care how many calories in it, it's good. I've tried a lot of these ration packs, and I've tried a lot of the dehydrated meals, but this boil in the bag stuff, I can't see past it. To me, it's by far the best. Bloody fly! Go away! But as you see, I'm really enjoying this. That and my drink. So, I'm going to get stuck into this, finish this, then I'll tidy up. Not have much to tidy up. That's the other good thing when you're using these ration packs. The waste just folds down to nothing. I can't say enough about them. I've used them for years off and on. I used to use the old boxed ones. The menus were more British menus and I really liked them. Whereas these are more for the modern young guy who doesn't just eat British food. You know, you'll eat Indian, you'll eat Chinese and what am I saying use? I'm the blinking same, but I still like British grub. You know, but this is absolutely fantastic. I'd pay money for this. Oh, I did. Anyway, I'm wasting time. I could be eating this. I'll see you tonight when I do dinner. And that will be a 2-course. See you then. Just have a wee look at my camp for the night. Naturally, some of you will know where it is. I've been here before. And I found out through watching some other folks' videos. A nice stream. And there's my setup. And we've got a nice fire. And look at that firewood. I collected that. I've got a bag of firewood, but oh, that's going to give me a good burn. And this is me for the night. Nice and quiet and peaceful. You can maybe hear the brook in the background. Time for the evening meal. It's nearly 5:30. So, I've had a nice quiet afternoon. I've not had such a quiet afternoon in a long time. One person came by, but left rather quickly, a white van. Probably parked away up the top of this place. Anyway, I've just been, what have I been drinking now? Pineapple juice. Lovely. Oh, yeah, it's got a wee zing to it. Right, what have we got for dinner tonight? Let's get the Trangia out again. Oh, a bit tight. I must have put it, I put it on tight when it was hot. And that's us ready to go. How simple was that? Right, let's see what's for tea. Or dinner, or whatever. I'll get to that in a minute. Halal again. Halal, 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 aye, okay. Chicken jalfrezi with chickpeas and rice. No, that'll do me. How many grams? Just under 400 calories. Goodness gracious. Right, stuff it in. We'll start the burner. Don't know where that came from. I like these matches. You get 5. Oh, everything gives me trouble. There we go. And it's lit already. Oh, a bit of sticky paper there. And put it back in. That lives there. Aye. And that's it on. 10 minutes. Have to wait. Yeah. Now, for dessert, we're getting dessert. Cinnamon cake. That, I see that in a lot of these recipes. Now, I've never tried it. I have never been lucky enough. Will I say that in a wee while? Will I not? We will find out. I must be reading it wrong, but again it says that wee thing is about 400 calories. It must be stuffed with something. Anyway, we'll find out. I'll just put it over there just now. That's it, out the road, just waiting. Oh, hey, what did I forget to do? I forgot to put water in. Yeah. Silly me. That's how accidents happen. Simple as that. No concentrated. Right, we're going to give that 10 minutes. When I come back, we'll go through the rest of it. But another 10 minutes relaxing. I've got the radio. I'll get the radio on, listen to the radio for 10 minutes and come back. Just nice and relaxed. I think that's long enough. We'll just put it to one side, put the snuffer on, Got to have it on half. And we'll get a hold of this again. And that's the sweet ad. Right, let's get into this curry. Ruby Murray. Now, I've got the hot sauce just in case, but I've been warned. This is deadly. Oh, it's wet. Oh, it's getting awkward. Oh, aye, it smells like a curry, and it's got no goo in it. Oh, here goes. Lovely. Nice and mild. Okay, you know I've got to do it. Just a wee drop. I've not gone mad. Know what's been said about them. Mind you, this is one of the really, these modern ones that I got, they've not been long made. They're only about 2 months old. So they might be different for the other ones. And that is a different sachet for the one I saw demonstrated. Right. That's better. It's got a wee kick. Just right. This is very good. You'll hear all sorts of stories about army rations, about the young soldiers out on exercise, Salisbury Plain. I heard an urban myth. Seemingly, this myth goes that when they're out on exercise, at a certain time of night, the instructors have to leave them all and go for a meeting to decide what's happening the next day. The myth is that there's a Nepalese Indian restaurant near Salisbury, and it's run by ex-Gurkhas. And if they phone them up, they'll deliver a meal to a map reference. Now, whether there's any truth in that or not, I don't know. Maybe there's somebody on this channel can tell me if that's true. I've heard it for so many different people, and not just the the instructors are directing staff. Some of the more knowledgeable guys that have been in a while, I've heard them claiming to have done it as well. I've never heard any of my mates that were officers claiming to have done it. But they probably keep stum about it. Anyway, this is blinking good. I'm going to get the rest of the sauce. This is a sachet, it's not that bottle. The wee fat bottle that I saw in one the other day in a video, that was tantamount to suicide. It was really bad. You should have saw the guy's face. It was like he had been kicked somewhere. Oh. This is like a meal at home. Because I microwave a lot and I'll make up meals and I'll mix the rice and the chickpeas in with the curry. That's not strong. That's excellent. Right. Got to wipe it clean. Right, that's that. In the bucket. There we go. A little sip of tea. Found my knife. Done. Now, that water, I should really put it right into the tea at the moment, but too much of a hassle. I'll just get a wee heat in a minute. Let's get into this stuff. Now, this is the moment. I've heard that this stuff is really good. Oh, it's meant to be eaten like a cake. Oh well. Does it even need being heated up? I don't think so. I didn't need to heat that up. Oh, what I do need is the last of my tea. Anyway, being heated up, it'll taste a wee bit better. Excellent. I've had a curry, a very good one. And now, I've got a cake. Come on. How posh can you get? Oh, this is excellent. Right, I've tried to get my radio going, but I'm in a gully here. And it's rubbish. Reception's terrible. But the last time I was here, I had good reception. But that was later at night. It might improve as the night goes on. We'll see. Because we've got that wee fire out in front. Well, it's not going to be a wee fire. A heck of a lot of wood found lying round about in other folks' fire pits. And I've got enough stuff to get a fire going, to get a good fire going. I think I'm going to break my own rules. I think I'm going to have a roaster or a fire tonight. But if the wood's lying there, I may as well use it. You never know. Somebody else might turn up to give me a hand. Doubt it at this time of night. I think I've got this place to myself. I'm not going to complain about that. I like company, also like own time. Ah, excellent. Right, I'll get that fire started and see if I can get a decent radio thing. And you can join me around the fire in a wee while. Well, a couple of hours. We'll see. I'll see you later. It's back at 10 o'clock. I've been sitting listening to travelling folk. Quite a good night. I managed to get the radio working. No very good reception here. Anyway, it's that time of night. It's the time of night for the treat. Oh, I better get this covered. That's it off. Right, what's in the ration pack? And anybody that's been in the forces is at this moment shouting out, he's got cocoa. Aye, every ration pack's usually got cocoa in. Goodness gracious, I'm having bother the night with these. And every time I forget where I put my knife. I've got that much junk in my pockets. There it is. I should get myself better organised, shouldn't I? Right, get the cocoa. Or hot chocolate if you want to be posh. You want to be posh? Nah. Count it all in. Oh, that's hot. Why am I doing it like that? Tell you why. I forgot something. I forgot a cup. And you give us a good stir. Now, some folk fortify it. They'll put extra whiteners, extra sweeteners. Because this is the best drink of the day. But there's a secret, isn't there? Aye, come on. Right, lads and lassies, own up. Tell everybody what the secret is. There's the secret. a miniature of whiskey or something else. It just sets it off. I know for a fact that a lot of the squaddies do this. Everyone I've spoke to has said the same. They always smuggle, if they're going out, they always smuggle a miniature of something to put in their cocoa last thing at night. Oh, it makes a big difference. Now, another urban myth. I don't think it's a myth. When I lived up in Edinburgh, I had a mate who was in one of the TA units. I think they were gunners. So you can work out who they were. I'm not going to say. I'm covering the story to protect the guilty. Now the guys, they take this last thing at night and they'd have to do guard duty when they were out on patrol and that. They call it day and stag. 2 hours on, 2 hours off. But they'd be out day and stag and they'd hae their cocoa with their wee miniature in it. And the guy in charge, usually a warrant officer, sergeant major, he'd come round to check that everybody was doing what they were meant to do. And it was considered good for them to give the boss a sip of your cocoa for his approval. I think I can't believe that story. I never got any of the warrant officers to say whether that story was true or not. It's a wee bit hot. But of course they wouldn't. Drinking on duty. I don't blame them. But it's another thing you can spice up your ration pack with. There's loads of wee things you can do to spice it up. The ration packs, if you go back 10, 15 years, even more, back into the 80s, the soldiers used to carry a wee bottle of Tabasco, because if you didn't like the ration, if you put Tabasco in it, you could eat it. And the main thing is, when you're out and doing a lot of exercise, you've got to eat. And a wee bit of Tabasco, but now the forces put hot sauce in their ration pack for the boys. Another thing I noticed, actually listening to the boys, that cocoa, at one time they brought out a flavoured one. I think it was flavoured with mint. I tried it, it was bloody awful. That didn't last long. I think the guys must have got them tilt. Anyway, when this cools down, I'm going to have it. Oh, it's been a nice quiet day. Never saw, well, a van went by and that's it. And I saw that lassie in the motorhome at the beginning. She's a nice wee dog. I've got the tent set up, I've tested everything. I'm going to have a very good night's sleep, says he. Well, I hope I'm going to have a good night's sleep. I think I've got everything right. I've got a nice wee fire. I've got the radio there. I'll stay up another hour or so and then crawl into bed and see you in the morning. Tomorrow morning I've got my vegetarian breakfast. I'm looking forward to that. I know they're good. But the meals I've had so far they've been good. That curry, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I've been very impressed with the ration pack, and I've been very impressed with the way the wee Mini Trangia works with them. Good combination. I'm going to have to think about this for future outings, future wonders. Anyway, I'll let yous away and I'll see yous in the morning. I'm going to try and get into this again. I'll just relax for a wee while. See you later. Good morning. Oh, I got to bed when? The back of 12 o'clock. That fire burnt. Oh, it was even burning after that. And it's all burnt away. So that's another time that I've scored at other people leaving wood lying around. Works for me. I had a good night's sleep. My sleep system was brilliant last night. Absolutely fantastic. Only one trouble. Got wakened at 4 o'clock in the morning. Bloody midges. Horrible. So I've got the spray on. I didn't know what it was at first because you can't see them in the dark. I didn't think they'd be out in the dark, but they got me. Started to rain through the night, so I got some rain coming in. And it's just on the ground sheet. But I've got another video on at the same time about this lean-to. I'll comment more on it and that, but it worked out well. It did well. The main thing for this trip was to test my Trangia in what I'd call hiking mode. Yeah, a nice lightweight bit of kit. Yeah, it can't be denied. It's a nice lightweight bit of kit. Fits in the bag easy. And everybody now that's doing serious hiking is they're using either the dehydrated meals or these. The boil in the bag, as I call them. The army ration, because they're lightweight. Get that, no bother. And that's ideal for that sort of thing. I've used what? I had to refill it once. So a 250ml Nalgene bottle, you could carry enough for that. For 2 days, you'd need the 500ml probably. Well, it would overdo it. Anyway, the Ration Packs, which is my other thing, you see how it matched with this? Oh, this is a vegetarian breakfast. It's very good. Now, the other good thing about these meals, if you can't get your cooker working, you can eat them cold. Remember what I said, it's all about calories, getting calories. The Ration Pack itself, I've had 3, well, I'm still having one, I've had 3 good meals. Minor complaints, so I won't even bother with them, because it's just me. Remember, it's food. It's, everybody's got their own taste. But on the whole, can't complain. A nice big pasta, one heck of a good curry, and a delicious breakfast. I'll get a wee bit of hot sauce. Oops, nearly blew my head off. Yeah. Now, the bits and bobs that come in the pack, what we used to call the brew pack, it was As usual, top of the range. Everything you need. There's 4 litres of drinks there. That's without counting coffee and the tea and coffee. And I'll be honest, I've still got 2 of the drinks to do, but I'm going to be here till midday. It's about 7 o'clock now. I'm going to be here till midday, so I'll probably end up finishing them. And I've got the coffee as well. Oh, what the hell's that? Fake meat. Nice. The other things in the pack, I've not had the peanut butter. The only reason I've not had the peanut butter is the biscuits were crushed. They're oat biscuits, and as you probably know, oatmeal biscuits, they tend to break easily, and these had. But what's left, I'll be having that. Waste not. This is some breakfast. I'll tell you, that's a heavy calorie one, I can tell. Eh? Oh, Jesus God. I'm pretty sure that says 700, over 700 calories. This must be your main kicker. Anyway. Been very successful. Ration Pack or dehydrated in one of them. Trangia Mini. Worth the money. Give it a go. You won't be disappointed. Oh. Anyway, what now? Slowly I'll get the car sorted out. I'll get everything back in slowly. I've got to do the finishing video for my bevy. Mac's new bevy. Excellent. And then I've got to think of what I've learnt, what mistakes. I've got a part of my camera stuff didn't work, but I think if I check YouTube I'll be able to reprogram it. My sleep system. One of the subscribers on YouTube said, why not get a bed chair for this thing? I'm going to consider it. Because if I have a bed chair, it's up off the ground and I can do my storage underneath, and that'll give me more room. I'm determined to use this more. I think it'll be alright. I enjoyed the open air. Well, bar the blinking midges. I've got some videos planned. I've been speaking to Colin Russell on Scottish Wild Camper on the internet. We're going to meet up and chow the fat. Colin, if you're listening, I'm heavily into home brew and distilling. I'll bring you some booze. He'll be on the phone tonight. Wednesday's video, I've already got it made. I got a lot of gear from Colombia. It's walking gear. It's good quality. Lightweight. This layer system. And it's very, very good gear. I've done a video which includes that. But I'm going to be getting into doing more short walks. Might even take more egg with me. But I'll pick that up on Wednesday. Other than that, no, there's no very much. Oh, I had that, what was left of that whiskey last night. And I'm off the cigars. I'm back on the pipe. So you'll see it appearing in the videos. It's just been a good outing. A beautiful place. Really beautiful place. The weather was good. Okay, last night it poured the rain, but we were alright in that bivvy. A good fire, and we managed to leave the place better than we found it. Anyway, this is good. I'm going to get into it. And I'll see you on my next trip. But watch that video on Wednesday. You'll see some good gear. See you later.